What's going on, guys? Please stay in here on DGTV, sitting in on MLB The Show 21. We're going to get into Road to the Show today. This will be the first episode, first version of Road to the Show here on MLB The Show 21 with myself. So let's get into it, guys. I'm going to start from square one.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Definitely have a type of club I want to play for. Definitely want a strong contender, rather win. Thank you, Coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day three kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me, for one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you can trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them, and they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Pitching and position? What field position? Definitely the infield. Second base.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him.
Let's get into it, shall we?
I'm excited for that. And frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
Binghamton Rumble Ponies. Oh crap, I'm using the wrong loadout. Said he was gonna put me on the mound first, and then put me in the field a couple
Time
games.
for minor league baseball
So much for
here
that.
on the show as we set our sights on the AA Northeast League. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Akron Rubber Duck.
Oh. Sounds fun, doesn't it?
Tanner Tully gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
3.
Now at the plate is Marcus Mathis. Let's take a look at this young two-way player and the experiment they're running with him. You see him on the mound sometimes, but most of his work is in the field. Would you have wanted to do something like that, Dan?
It's very interesting, Manny, because most pitchers that have big arms, you can move them around the diamond. One of the things you have to have if you want to play defensively, particularly in the outfield or one of the middle infield spots, is to have the strong arm. The key is going to be how they can...
You know what? 1 second.
be able to save his arm if he's going.
Apologies. So, yes.
To pitch and mix him into that
There we
mix
go.
as a position player, but when you have an arm like this guy does, you have a chance to do both and do both well.
Of course, it would have been tough for you to pull that off, Danny, being a left-handed pitcher. A few of the infield positions might have given you a hard time.
Yeah, it would have been difficult in my situation, Matt, being a lefty, because other than first base or one of the corner outfield
Yes,
spots,
sir.
I think I would
Ground
have had a
rule
difficult
double.
time playing third,
First
short, or
at
second.
bat,
So my work would have
first
been
ground
on the
rule
mound and
double,
probably one of the corner
first
outfield
double,
spots.
And that
first
right there
career
was his
hit,
first double-A
first
base
double-A
hit.
career
I would
hit.
imagine he's got to feel pretty
Good
good
to
about
go.
that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Binghamton leads it 2-0.
Let's go, guys.
So the next to bat will be Samuel Cruz as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there. They're 2 gone to start the inning. Next up, Marcus Mathis. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Good eye, good eye.
Almost strikes the count. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to
down,
center
baby.
field. In
Yes,
there,
sir.
base hit.
Grounded. Pick up the ball.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, attaboy. Nice hit.
Ready now is Janeshwi Fargas, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Actually, I want to change. Yes. Apologies.
Links at second. Mathis on at first with nobody out.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
The 0-2 delivery. Bouncer to the left side.
Okay, you left.
And that's through. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
There we go.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate...
We are going to change one more thing. Yes.
Two-strike approach. This is one
That's
of those
it. No more
players. That's
changes, I
exactly
promise.
what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Now a flare out to left center.
Yes, sir.
And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make...
Stepping in next, Marcus Mathis singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
Let's
I
go,
wouldn't
baby.
be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on.
Get out of
lifted
here,
in the air
baby.
to left center.
We'll take that.
And this'll
2
hop
ground
over
rule
the wall,
doubles.
but the run will score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Now back, the center fielder, Janeshwi Fargas.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next to hit, Ronnie Mauricio, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. And Binghamton is out in front, 8-0. Next to dig in, Oscar Gonzalez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, They were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that. And
bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speed threat, Brian Roquillo.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this.
Now into the box, Bo Naylor, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Double play, baby, double play.
A bouncer up the middle. One there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. One hit, one left. We're through 6 full. Binghamton leads it 8-1. Digging in will be Marcus Mathis. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Come on, baby.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Link on at first, nobody out. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Maybe one more at bat. The way we're batting.
Now at the plate, Tyler Krieger. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Tyler Krieger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. And Binghamton is out in front 8-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Roquillo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Double play.
Here's the 0-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got to hurry. Throw won't get him.
No, never mind. I lied. Should have just gone the first.
Next it'll be Owen Miller. Flew out last time up. Roquillo over at second. Freeman at first with no outs. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first. A double play. At the plate now is Marcus Mathis. 3 for 4 so far in this one.
Let's go, baby. Last at bat. Last at bat.
He's set. Here it comes. This is line
Yes,
to left.
sir.
That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
For the game.
That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got
800,
on base
something
right
like
there.
that.
Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Janeshwi Fargas. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now a throw over. Dive, but he's back. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw.
Safe.
Bounces, but
Oh,
he's out.
come
Nice
on.
play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take. Yeah, that's what
It
you
was
want
a
to do
valiant
when you're playing on
attempt.
the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
8-3 tonight. Binghamton took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Matthew Allen earns his first win of the season. Tanner Tully worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For the Rubber Ducks, 3 runs on 8 hits.
Moving
1
forward
error.
with
They
this
left
series.
6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes.
Man, I need to set up my
We
loadout.
remind you to please
I'm still
drive
playing
home
as a
safely.
pitcher. It's horrible. I did well at the plate.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Akron Rubber Ducks. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Josh Wolf is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
So now to the plate, Marcus
Batting 800,
Mathis.
like I
Take a look at
said.
this young two-way player and the experiment they're running with him. You see him on the mound sometimes, but most of his work is in the field. Would you have wanted to do something like that, Dan?
It's very interesting, Manny, because most pitchers that have big arms, you can move them around the diamond. One of the things you have to have if you want to play defensively,
Yes, sir.
particularly in the outfield,
Come on, man.
one of the middle infield spots, is to have the strong arm. The key is going to be how they can be able to save his arm if
Now to bat, Mitch Longo comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
On the ground, softly towards second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So next to bat will be Marcus Mathis. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Let's go, baby.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping in once again is Marcus Mathis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third, right to him. Come on. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Binghamton leads it 6-1. Now to the plate, Marcus Mathis grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
This is one that's drop
Hey,
into the
newsflash,
strike
think he was
zone.
guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he's out on a strong throw.
No way.
Hey, I love to be aggressive on the base pass, certainly when you're watching the play. That runner saw that baseball right in front of him. The whole play transpired right in front of him, and he felt he could get to third base, then he better get there. Can't be thrown out in that situation.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Janeshwi Fargas. He went down on strikes last time up. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second.
Had to try.
Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone
Yes,
on the road,
sir.
you have to feel
We got
really
that
good
win,
about yourself.
baby.
It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Rumble Ponies posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Sean Reed Foley earns his first win of the season. Josh Wolf was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
1 run on 6 hits.
Gonna go fix my loadout real fast before we finish this series. That way I have a pitching loadout and a second base loadout.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Thanks, Coach.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young hitter.
Absolutely, and I think, when you think back.
We want the music down. I don't know why it's up. We want fast play. And we want to change the loadout. So this is going to be pitch, starting pitcher, and second base. Oh, let's do. Actually, we want to do. Contact. Let's try that. Alright, should be the last game of the series, I do believe. Yes. They got me as a DH. It's a good spot to be, actually. Easiest job in the majors.
So now here is Marcus Mathis looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Mathis.
He's set and the pitch. Lifted into center field. Longo is there, 2 gone. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Marcus Mathis.
Let's go, baby.
First delivery to him.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. And a check swing. He couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fastball called strike.
Got me.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcus Mathis. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Line
get down, get down. Yes, sir.
Down, and he's got himself a base hit. There's ball 4. And now Britt Beatty singled in his last at bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Next to hit is Jeremy Vasquez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Vasquez, yo.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Now batter, the left fielder, Khalil.
Hard liner towards short.
Yes, sir.
But he can't bring it down.
3 bags full.
And not in time.
2
as the run
runs in.
scores. And the run is in to score. And stepping in, Marcus Mathis.
Let's go, baby. 2 out rip now. 2 out rip.
Now the first pitch.
Yes, sir.
Shot to second, but
looked like it was going through.
Retired.
So much for that. That was a grand illusion.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcus Mathis. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
Come on, baby.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. This one's down to third.
Oh, nice grab, dude.
Second in time.
Nice grab.
The side is retired. So stepping in is Marcus Mathis.
Designated hitter, Marcus Mathis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
All right, take a look around.
Now batter, the center fielder, Albert.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base.
Gotta try at
Trying to
least
get into
once.
scoring position, but instead the inning is over.
I doubt we get another at bat. Nope.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tyler McGill gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ethan Hankins worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
We're gonna watch this replay real quick. I just wanna get a nice viewpoint. Yes, that is a great screenshot right there. Alright guys, that's it for this one. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. put out new content like this every week here on DGTV. I'm Bleach Dane. This is DGTV, guys. Peace out. We'll see you soon.